Okay, so I've got the shape of the helmet roughly looking right. So next I need to work on the tail part, especially in through here, just making that give a little bit of slope. So I need to shrink that steel in here and just make it nice and round. Then after that I need to give it a plenish and take out all those bumps. The reason I run my hand over it is because I can feel the bumps rather than see the bumps, and it just gives me a better indication of what's going on. So just working in through here over the next segment. Okay, so we're up to the plenishing stage. Rubbing my hand over it, I can feel a few bumps. So a really good way of checking to see how good your dishing and plenishing is, grab a bit of 80 grit sandpaper. And what this should do is bring out any highs and lows. So what we're looking for is the dark patches. So what we need to do is plenish them, will be the next step. We've got a bit of a bump here. The other one is using the palm and your fingers. Just run it over. You can feel the highs and the lows. Just keep feeling it. So next we'll be on to the plenishing stake. So this one here is what we call a plenishing hammer. And what we're trying to do is take out the bumps. We're not going to whack it as hard as we can. What we want to do is take out the dents with lots of light little hits. Okay, so when we come up to doing a piece like this, the hammer will not get into that gap. So there's two ways you can do it. One is getting a hammer that will match that curve, or you can simply flip it upside down and do it on the inside. Even then, you're probably not going to get the right curve, so that's when it's important to have the right hammer for the right job. So we're just going to concentrate on working in here on the outside. So we'll probably do 2 or 3 passes, but it's a bit boring to watch, so we'll see you in the next step. So we're pretty much getting there through here. At this stage, it's really tempting to get the angle grinder out and sand off all those little divots. The reason we don't is because we don't want to add thin spots to the helmet. We want a nice uniformed. So I'm not saying we're not going to sand it and polish it up, but at this stage it's important to get all those little dings out, as many as we can, to give a better result. So more time you spend here, the better your helmet will be.